Yeah. Welcome to Sats and Crypto. What's going on, Tiger?
Going on, man?
Much. Good old Sunday, Sunday.
Hmm.
What's up, YouTube world? Hit that subscribe, hit that like, share. And we here. Yeah, for those new tuning in, we started a DCA portfolio, which is dollar cost average. We put in $100 a week, 75 of it into Bitcoin to coach, and
Hmm.
$5 a week into Solana, Sui, XRP, uh,
ADA and Hondo.
yeah, Cardano and Ondo.
You know, and
Uh,
then this week 17 right here.
yep. Like they're planning on holding this to next cycle,
Yeah,
probably 2029. Like I said, we hopefully this thing will be turned up crazy.
shit, ain't no hopefully.
But yeah, you're right. If it do like past cycles, ain't no question.
Yeah. They keep printing all that money, passing new laws, new bills to where shoot, more money gonna be printed. Yeah, it's going up, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's see what the market been doing. Yeah, let's see here. So coin market cap. So as you all can see, we had a even 50. Dead center. Fear and greed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's I think last time we were I
Not
don't know.
quite 50.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I don't think it was too
High
much.
40s.
Yeah,
Yeah, high 40s.
and market cap 3.3 trillion. So we still over 3 trillion market cap. And let's see the dominance. This is really what's gonna spur altcoin season. Is this Bitcoin dominance? We needed to come down, and it hadn't came down either.
Um,
Bitcoin strong, well,
I don't really see it coming down.
it is strong, man. I mean, this is crazy. Alts like they ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Yeah, I mean, it popped. Well, no, that was a couple years ago, but oh yeah, that was last cycle. But yeah, we hadn't crossed up over Bitcoin. So that's gonna be the interesting question. Will it happen or will it not? We
Yeah,
shall see.
it ain't even been close.
Yeah, that's a fact. See what these bubbles talking about. Jeez Louise, what's going on today? Whoa, what's going
Super
on with that?
green. Hey, Bonk was running yesterday.
What? Something must have happened.
I think
What?
actually Bonk was running the last 2 days, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, for those that don't know, Bonk is the biggest meme under Solana.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, for it to be running like that, 26% in a day, that's crazy. And Bonk ain't like no little small little, micro market cap
Meme, yeah, it's a meme, but
meme.
like you said, it ain't no little meme,
Big
like
though.
no fly by night.
Yeah, it's a top 50 coin.
Yeah.
Like crazy. Man. Floki. So it look like the memes is up the most today. Bonk, Floki, Dog with Hat, Doge. So yeah, this definitely is a
I don't know
meme
what's
day.
going on because Uniswap up too.
Yeah, that is weird. I mean, what it is? Let's see what it's looking like on the week. Since we ain't been on here in a week, let's see what we got. Jeez Louise. Shout out to Bonk.
Bonk going dumb.
Man, 50%. Over 50% in a week. Sheesh. Man. But yeah, it's memes. Bonk, Pingu, Floki. The memes is leading the way this week for sure.
You know what I don't see?
What's that?
I ain't see fart on now. Oh, okay, fart above Bonk. It's a small
Yeah,
bubble.
Ford ain't turn up or down this week.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah,
That,
that's good.
that might be the first time since we didn't done DCA, a DCA video where fart, I at least did 7% or more. And
Yeah,
it's usually 10 to 15% or more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shoot, they usually be in a day, like in a week.
Right.
Part should be, up or down 20 something percent, in a week. Like, man,
Yeah.
yeah, this is interesting. But yeah, let's get to where everybody here. Let's see what our portfolio looking like. See what we got here. Ooh, what happened? Technical difficulties. I mean,
Well, sign this out.
yeah. Hold on. What's going on? Oh, okay. I would say, yeah, it usually don't sign out that quick. Okay. Yeah, I knew someone. I was like, that thing don't sign out that quick. But but
Hey,
yeah, you can see we getting close to that
close.
deuce. We close to the deuce.
Hmm.
We close to the deuce. Let's go ahead and do our buys for the week. Let's see, XLM. And,
Yeah, we're getting close.
we getting close now. There's XLM and the tether. Man, you sending us stuff, boy. That thing.
What you
You got
say?
a number now. Just laughing, looking at the amount of USDT. It's crazy the way it
Oh
be flowing.
yeah.
Yeah. See, let's put it in tether.
Dog on exchange, they be nibbling, man.
Yeah, them little amounts add up too when you talking about the millions of transactions they doing.
Yeah. You get some $2 from every person and you got 2 million transactions. That's damn extra millions on the top.
Exactly. All right, let's get a little Bitcoin first. Got to take care of Bitcoin. And like we said last week, the was it FHA or whatever the housing authority or whatever they
Oh yeah.
recognizing didn't specify Bitcoin, it just said crypto, but of course
Yeah.
definitely Bitcoin.
Yeah. Fannie and Freddie.
Mm,
Yeah. I also saw an article where now in America more people own Bitcoin than they do actually gold. You
come on, man.
know, and I believe that's probably because, the accessibility, just how people use their phone. You can get on social media. It's easy to just download an app, whether it's crypto.com, Coinbase, link your bank account, boom, can purchase, versus gold. I'm sure it's many more steps,
Hmm.
and then, people don't advertise gold, so that's another reason in my opinion. You talk about a younger generation, you don't hear folks, our generation, generations under us, hear them like buy gold, buy gold, buy gold, you know. I don't at least.
No, yeah, we buy gold for jewelry.
Yeah, exactly.
Not for no store value. Yeah, that's crazy. I remember during the pandemic when they started printing all that money. I remember Costco, Sam's, and all that. They started carrying gold bars where you could go in there and buy physical gold. People were so scared because all that money printing. I was like, man,
Money ain't been the same ever since 71, man, before we even got here. And Nixon took it off the gold standard. Shit been losing value ever since.
doggone right. So, if you're not holding assets, then you definitely your doggone net worth, whatever you want to call it, is getting crushed by the freaking day. Like that bill that big beautiful bill, like that ain't nothing but that's still just printing, it's adding money.
Hmm.
Like
You
let's see.
said purchasing assets, so shoot, even if you daggone, hey, ain't financial advice, but If you don't want to be asset savvy, investor savvy, just save it in Bitcoin. She That's better than saving in the fiat. They say, look, I saw another article where it was like in 2011, it took over 339,000 Bitcoin to buy a median, like, the median price of average house in USA. In today's dollars, it only take 4 Bitcoin. So what, 14 years later, where it took 339,000 Bitcoin, it now only take four.
Yeah, that's crazy. Make sure I hit all of them. Solana, Sui, X-Man. Yeah, I hit all of them. Yeah. So yeah, quick overview. So we currently, of course, we still at point oh 0.01 Bitcoin. That ain't gonna go up. That ain't gonna go up that fast, obviously. When you talking
Yeah.
about
Hey, well,
10,000 asset. Excuse me. And yeah, you see Sui 31, Solana point 0.6. Yeah, ready to see a whole Solana. That's definitely coming.
hmm
XRP 38, Ondo 104, and Cardano 132. Well, I tell you, Cardano killing us. I'm gonna tell you, like me personally, I think Ondo gonna crush it. Uh, Cardano, I don't know what Cardano doing.
with the
It
real
ain't
world
going nowhere.
assets.
Yeah. That BlackRock play, that's gonna go crazy between now and next cycle. But of course, Cardano ain't going nowhere. But I don't know what it's doing. You know, but hey, we'll see. Hey, I ain't gonna write it off. I smash something happen that junk go. Hey, but yeah. So yeah, as y'all can see, we getting close to the close to that deuce.
hmm
Getting close to the deuce, man.
What I will say is I'm glad we putting 75% in the coach. Hey,
Who you telling? Who you
hey,
telling, man? Who you telling? You doggone right, because if you putting, if you just splitting them up evenly, this portfolio be way less.
yeah, 100%.
If we split them in all, evenly in all the coins and distribute it, yeah, it would portfolio be way less.
hmm
Because Ondo, XRP, and Cardano, they killing us. Like I said, we holding for 4 years, so whatever. But I'm just saying, as of today, they holding the real up for sure. They holding it up, man. Man, oh man.
Hey, before we get up off of here, what you think? Here it is, July what, 6? What you think the month of July can hold? You think we're gonna get a doggone, think we're gonna get a run up or
You saying run up this month, or you
yeah,
mean
what you think?
this month? That's tough. I definitely don't think we're gonna crash though. I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with that the big beautiful bill passing. And then we should be getting, well, it won't be this month. We probably gonna get a rate cut this month, but rate cut definitely coming too. But yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna crash. If anything, I would say it's July 6th, so you say July 31st. Uh I say Bitcoin be within 5,000 of where it's at now, up or down. So
Mm-hmm.
somewhere between 105 to 115. I don't think it's gonna do nothing crazy personally. No, not this month. What you got it doing?
Well, I'm just thinking about, the last cycle, 2021. I believe,
Mhm.
if I am mistaken, we was out, Jamaica. We was talking about the damn Usher Bucks.
Oh,
Solana had tanked, you
yeah.
know, and it really ran up, like starting back, like all July was bad, but then like August and September started creeping back up, and then everything kind of topped out in November. So I think we. I don't think it's going to do too much in July, but I think, if history it repeat itself or, be similar, I think definitely, you know, it's going to show some good signs. I still think all season going to get here.
Yeah, I forget. Yeah, I forgot about the. Yeah, if that happened, then yeah, Bitcoin might drop back to 90 something this month if it repeat like it did last cycle.
Mhm.
I remember that was some ugly, ugly day. Like it was just crazy, and the alts was definitely getting punished.
Mhm.
It was ugly, but yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Hey,
Mhm.
hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe.
Yes, sir.
We said we'll definitely be back sooner than later.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Assassin Crypto.
Yes, sir.